Allstars on your right, Nasty on your left. I like Nasty's run. They went to the corner and then wrapped around it and immediately crawled into snake. I haven't seen many teams attempting that so far this weekend.
And as you say that, I actually really like the Allstars breakout. They had one in the home, but one actually at the start box as well. So they didn't technically double it up. So it's a different angle, which we all know that I enjoy.
Huge run by the Allstars up to that brick. Unfortunately, got a little bit sloppy. He should have just tucked in tight and not try to immediately come out. He got blown up by the snake.
Moving up as well. And they're going to push some Dorito presence as well. They've got 2 over there.
You're watching number 10, Geraldo here for Nasty in the snake. He's the S3. Oh, he saw.
Yeah, his competition's going to be number 11 here.
He saw those feet moving. He knows.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
Is
trade.
it a trade? Yeah.
Geraldo didn't get the shot on him when he saw him make the move, the All-Star, but he saw the feet go into the bunker and he immediately launched.
Yeah, and All-Stars try to fill in the snake corner and hopefully put a snake presence in, but unfortunately he doesn't make it on the bump.
I think we're at 3-on-3 at the moment. So Nasty's the closest to having any snake presence now. They're in the snake insert.
They are very aggressive this match.
Oh, huge run through by Nasty. Looks like it's clean, too.
Successful, wow.
He's hunting for bodies. There's nothing left to shoot at, sir.
Okay.
Nice.
They must have learned some things from their last match for sure.
Apparently.
That's what we're supposed to have. Who's on what side?
You're giving them a peek behind the curtain of our incompetence.
Yeah, some bloopers, if you will. So we've got Nasty on the right.
All-Stars on the left. All-Stars into the snake immediately. Both teams into the snake.
Oh, so we were supposed to have 5 alive for Nasty, but they do lose their snake player, and they also leave the Dorito side tower. But they do instantly fill their snake, which is very important. Keep that presence in there.
That's Geraldo taking a walk for Nasty. That's a big loss for them. He's been doing some good work today.
And it looks like Nasty loses another player. And another. So I think it's just this snake guy left.
Not
I could
anymore.
be wrong.
Boy,
As I say that, we lose him too.
This game has gone very poorly for Nasty.
I feel like I'm having flashbacks of Tiki.
Yeah. No flags, though, I think.
Right. This is just sheer not having a good time.
I don't think Kansas City's fully realized just how much in control they are. They're going to finish off that last corner player, hit the buzzer, call it a day.
Is there a corner player? No.
No, nope.
All right, we're just abusing the bunkers. Kill counts, people. Kill counts.
It's always the refs that suffer.
Yeah, save your persuasion, and they're actually diving into the snake. So I think, just kind of.
It's such a critical bunker. Obviously, I'd put 2 guns to stop it. It's so important that you don't let the other team get in.
Yeah. So the All-Stars are going to start up 5 alive.
Nasty's not even going to attempt the snake at first. They lose a player up the middle and then take the snake as a secondary. And they lose a player on the Dorito side, so they're down to 3 bodies.
Look at this move. We got a double up over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, easy there. This all-star player was trying to fix his hopper, and then he's trying to check his lane, and he's almost shooting this ref over here.
He's net dumping on a ref over here. All right, well, Nasty down to 3 players. They do have the – no, I'm sorry, they are down to 2 players. They're crossed up from the snake and that Dorito side tower.
And I feel like All-Stars are actually really creative right now. I haven't seen this cake being used often in this snake, and this player is going to hang in there and not just use it as a transitional bunker.
Well, the All-Stars certainly have the momentum here.
He's got a wrap. His body language is telling us that he's ready to go. And he is, which is good because he's got that giant wing to protect him almost. Oh, as I see that.
Nice shot for the snake player, number 21 for Nasty. By the way, I'm dubbing this Nasty player the garage sale because every piece of his equipment looks different. We got green barrel on a gold gun. He's got a purple hat with the pom-pom going on.
He's like one of those people you're just glad he made it in one piece.
Yeah, he's just grabbing whatever he can, throwing it on his body. But he's doing well with it.
For sure. Oh, okay. The pod toss either was intentional as a trap or it's just,
casual. There's about to be a bunker
trying
in
to
here.
Run down this snake guy. Ooh, he almost gave himself away though when he shot that bunker.
That was dangerous. I will say that was clean a defense by number 21 for Nasty, but I could have seen if a ref threw a flag on that. The gun did spin, but I think it spun before he got shot.
Oh yeah, because I think he heard those bunker shots and then was like, oh, he's coming.
Yep, that was a dangerous game to play on that one, but he got away with it.
Yeah, Allstars are going to take advantage of this, and they're going to start bumping up on the other side.
Yeah, that nasty home player's in trouble, and there it is. He's going to take a walk. So that's it. Allstars are going to go up by a point. They're going to be cruising in around 10 minutes once they figure that out and hit the buzzer. And the last player is going to take a walk over there for Nasty from the Dorito side. Give
The middle, I believe.
I like that.
But it was something we have not seen yet, so I'm here for it.
Allstars into the snake immediately, doubled up. That double up at home doesn't stay for very long.
Yeah, Nasty's going to be right at that brick.
Yeah, huge.
Posted up on that snake. He's going to make sure he's not going to go anywhere. And their snake guy's going to start sending it a little bit.
First All-Star player taking a walk, so down to 4 bodies.
So this is my concern with Nasty, right? He's crawling up, but his butt and his pack are so far out. At that point, you've got to just lay in this dirt, because if you get shot in the back or the pack, it's a waste to start moving like that.
It's really critical on this field that your teammates recognize the existence of what's in the middle and communicate it to your snake players, because your snake players are in such trouble from that middle brick.
For sure. And then, you know, we've got to bump up from that Dorito side corner into the Dorito side tower, so that's beneficial to start taking on ground. And the home is actually moving into the mini W. They're kind of spreading apart. They're starting to put it together.
Allstars a little bit on their heels right now. They're going to need to win a gunfight to try to steal the momentum back.
Yeah, and this is actually Geraldo again in the snake, and I mean, what a perfect person to put in there. I feel like he's put in a lot of work, and he's, you know, bringing a lot of success to the squad.
All-Star player considering a bump up. He does. He's going to go for it. He's considering bunkering.
I mean, he could kill Geraldo, but then he's got somebody else just waiting for him. So.
Well, I don't know if he can, because that brick is waiting for him.
Oh, he's going for it. Ooh.
If I'm a ref, yeah, I'm thinking about throwing a flag just because that brick was waiting for it. There it is. There's the major.
Major penalty.
Yep. That move was never going to work because the brick was waiting for him.
So now we've thrown 2 flags. We're just throwing the flags in the sink? Or
no, the refs on these European refs, they throw flags in the sink. So if one of them throws a red, they all throw the red.
Okay. I was like, dang, we don't have enough bodies to pull for 2 majors.
No. So that was never going to work. There was a brick, and you don't have all the knowledge in the world. I'm not trying to be too critical of the player, but there was a brick waiting for you. I'm surprised he even got 3 steps before getting blown up. The problem is he then pulled his trigger.
Yeah.
It's fine for the All-Star player to make that move and it doesn't work, but you've got to recognize you're taking the hits and just bail out and say, yep, didn't work.
Just put the gun down. Just take the L for now.
Move on to the next point. All right, Nasty chooses to spread wide. No, that's not a wide spread. He uses the outside crawl from that can to get into the snake.
Yeah, and All-Stars are going to start 5 alive, but one of their guys really struggled to dive into the Dorito tower. It was a little sloppy. I think he just tripped on his own feet or the mud.
You can't always be looking athletic out here.
Yeah, you can't always look so graceful, and that's totally okay. I'm also not that graceful.
I believe we're still 5-on-5 at the moment.
Correct.
No snake presence yet for All-Stars.
I think this Temple's looking to move in there, but I think he's being held up by somebody.
I believe Geraldo is getting a check in there for snake. He's called clean. Nasty now doubled up in the snake. Casey finally responds by getting into S1 themselves.
As he should, but he's also looking the other way. I'd love to see him start pushing down a little bit. He's got to start matching the energy.
And for the Casey All-Star player in the snake one, there's an opportunity to do it because there's nothing hot in the middle of the field.
Right.
So he could absolutely crawl. And for that matter, the home isn't even looking his way, so there's no chance of a drop shot. Yeah, this is a window for that KC player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Move up the snake.
mean, I just wish they would pick up on it. But also, I can't judge because maybe they don't see it.
Well,
maybe the comms are a little off.
Or he was given a job, and he's going to do the job.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, you got to stick to the job or your coach is going to have your butt. But sometimes you got to just play paintball and change it up a smidge.
Coaches are the worst.
Yeah, they stink.
All right. Number 20 taking a walk for Nasty. That's the first player off the field.
Yeah, and it looks like we were in the snake, and now we've, you know, gone back to the snake corner. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Casey into the Dorito side snake. I believe they're at the D3 at the moment. Ooh, Geraldo, is he? Thought there might be something in the hopper. But he checked. The ref didn't seem
I mean,
concerned.
even if there is, it's gone now.
I wasn't saying that part out loud.
We'll see as we see that.
Now
the ref's popping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frankly, he's lucky the ref didn't realize it until that point.
Right. Well, I can hear the All-Star pit right now. They're fighting for a penalty, saying that he tried to wipe it.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, it clears the snake open, so now their guy can start sending it down.
Nasty player starting to peel off that back line. Casey All-Star attack now up the Dorito side also. This is falling apart for Nasty.
So, yeah, so now this All-Star player might think that there is one in the snake and one in the temple because that guy moved out of it, but...
So Nasty player attempts a way wide run trying to catch Downing here unaware, but it doesn't work. Downing's teammate picks it up. They're clean alive, and they're going to finish this one out. Good point by All-Stars. Frankly, I would have given Nasty kind of the advantage about midpoint of that game in terms of positioning, but it fell apart for him.
And I feel like that's always tough when you feel like you've got the ball and then it just starts bouncing away from you and you're like, what?
Drop
Why?
it. Yeah. All right, All-Stars on your left. They're up by 1 point. We got almost 5 minutes on the clock. Nothing. That lead is not safe.
Nope. And we've got Nasty. They're going to start up 5 alive. Oh, we're asking for a head check in the snake, and he's actually going to be pulled out. And they actually lose the Dorito side corner, too. So now they've just got 3 in the back line. We need to start making some moves here.
We are 5 alive for All-Stars. They're starting to split out from their home bunker. Into the snake 3 here for All-Stars.
So now Nasty has a home player trying to put some paint the snake way to kind of give their guy an easier opportunity to kind of start pushing. But he's also looking inside too for our snake. So everybody's got a job. They're trying to maintain it. Unfortunately, they lose the Dorito side tower. So now again, it's one of those moments where the home player needs to decide: do I spread the field? Do I support my guy? Or do I concede? You know.
Well, all right, back to Nasty and All-Stars. All-Stars doing really well. 4-2. What do we got left on the clock?
Looks like
Time
4
check.
minutes, 2 seconds.
That's plenty of time. This match can still go either direction. Thanks again to BKI Paintball, by the way. Jump on BKI, become a member. You can watch a lot of information about field layouts, tips for getting better at playing paintball, even coaching.
Oh, yes, the coaching course is fantastic by Rusty Glaze.
By
so
Rusty,
good,
yeah,
yes.
I could see.
I took it my first year of coaching, and I got so much out of it.
He knows a thing or two.
Mm-hmm. So we've got the All-Stars going to be on our right here. They are really trying to tighten up and get in these bunkers quick, and they're going to try to win a few gunfights right off the break here.
Nasty losing a player almost immediately from the back line. Now they've lost 2, so they're down to 3 bodies. Their 3 bodies are mostly clustered over here on the snake side. They got a decent setup, though, to attack, but they're going to have to do it quick. Because once All-Stars figure out there's nothing left on the Dorito side, they're just going to swarm it.
Yeah, I mean, the only threat they have on that Dorito side right now, I believe, is... Oh, and it looks like All-Stars lose somebody on the snake way, but I think the Dorito side for the All-Stars is looking pretty bare right now. Minus that mini W.
Geraldo really doesn't care about the body situation. He's just going to go ahead and attack. Damn the torpedoes.
A Dorito tower just bumped up into the Dorito for All-Stars. So, again, they're all tucked in so tight.
So he picked up on Geraldo's presence, so he's going to put a lane there, and that's going to make it difficult for Geraldo to operate over the top. Geraldo look at all these choices to shoot down the snake now.
Yeah, and so now the snake corner is trying to figure out, you know, who's my biggest threat, who's giving me the most heat, and how can I get them off of me?
So Geraldo's Overwatch, number 31. He switches back to the Dorito side. I'm okay with that because there's really no threat to Geraldo, either a bunkering or even just somebody trying to get into the snake and oppose him. Although he does switch back over here to the snake side. So for All-Stars, their priority is probably just dragging this out as long as possible. I mean, a win would be great, but if they could just kill a couple minutes, that'd be a win in itself.
Correct, for
We're
sure.
2.5.
Kill the clock a little bit.
Oh, we have a player peeling off as I say that.
I know. And I feel like we're constantly in this scenario. We've got somebody in the home and somebody in the corner trying to fight off.
Yeah, I mean, Nasty's in good positions, but they're not finishing this fast enough, and the clock's just peeling away. So let's assume Nasty wins this.
Right.
I'm going to guess they're going to win it with about a minute and a half on the clock, which is
Okay.
which is workable. Oh, they lose number 31 there. Missouri Allstars respond by going ahead and moving up into Dorito themselves.
And as we say, the Allstars actually lose their snake corner. So they still have this guy in the home, which I think he's been here far too long for this point. But that's just my opinion.
He's about to get his back blown up. First
Yeah.
time he reaches back for a pod. Number 10 here is going to blow him up.
Oh, you know what? He feels the heat. Oh, you know what? He didn't make the bump, but he felt the heat. He tried to go to that mini W. Props to him.
This is taking way too long for Nasty. They're going to
Yeah.
hit the buzzer, but it's going to be about a minute and a half.
I don't know if the board's not on. Nobody can see the clock, but I feel like nobody's really checking time. I haven't heard anybody calling time. There, I know you know better.
10 seconds.
All right, Nasty doesn't have to be crazy aggressive, but they've got to be aggressive on
They've got
this.
to do something here, something a little different, or start changing the pace and put it in their own direction. As we say that, they've got two bumps at the same time.
Uh-oh, there is a minor over there on All-Stars.
Okay, that is a gift.
That opens a window.
Gift.
And there is nothing opposing this Nasty player from just going the whole length of the snake. Well, I take it back. There is a snake player.
Yeah.
That's Geraldo, number 10.
Okay.
We're at 60 seconds.
You know what, Falvey, you did say. You said it.
What's that, the flag?
You were like, oh, you know what? I think they might go to time and blah, blah, blah. And here we are.
I blew it.
They've got 49 seconds and they're only down by 1. So if they try to finish this off accordingly.
Ooh, that's a big kill for Nasty.
Yep.
They blow up the snake player. That leaves Geraldo free to do what he wants. Now the home's going to take a walk.
I mean,
they're going to get this.
Yes. And
they're going to tie this up.
And you know what? You said it. Now we're going to go into OT.
I was wrong.
You know what? But you know what? Actually, can I just plan it out there? If we go into OT, I would love, and I mean love, to go in 1v1.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I do love me a good 1v1.
For the views? Yes.
Yes.
We need the clicks, folks.
We need the clicks.
Speaking of the clicks.
I did look at the views while I was in the van cooling down.
Yeah. Hundreds of thousands or merely hundreds?
Well, so, you know, it was just a few.
Don't answer that question.
Just kidding. No, we have a great viewer interaction. It's good to see everybody, you know, commenting and talking about the old days. Someone brought up 2007, and I was like, wow, okay, we got an OG in the house. So, for reasons, I hope that everybody goes pocket and get my 1v1s.
Quadruple up the home.
Yes. Take your time.
All right, looks like 5 alive for both teams. All-Stars do take the snake. Nasty fulfills that pocket play destiny. Kansas City All-Stars lose their first player on the Dorito side.
Yeah, they do. And it looks like they've just got the snake, that Temple home, and a mini W.
Nasty is now into the snake. And they're
He's
back
looking for a kill, but there's nobody up there yet for him to kind of take out.
Nasty lost their middle player in that wedge. So now we're back to 4-on-4. Slight positional advantage for Nasty being doubled up in the snake.
Yeah, and the All-Stars are going to bump up out of that mini W into this Dorito tower. And it looks like he's going to send some paint this way, hopefully. Not even, if he doesn't shoot anybody, he's making his presence known. And we've got 4 minutes on the clock. See? It's happening. It's happening.
This is really happening.
It's happening. And we've got one who's going to slide into the snake corner. He's going to look Dorito way, hoping to put some paint that way as well.
I feel like I'm watching a little bit of caution out of Nasty. They're like, we got positions, but let's not do anything stupid. This is overtime point.
Right, and I feel like when you sense that vibe, they're gonna take advantage of this. If you're cautious and you're kind of wary, the other team's gonna go, okay, cool, let's smash them.
Well, that's what you're seeing. The Kansas City All-Star snake player is
Absolutely.
not being cautious.
Oh, and as we say that, they lose a nasty player on the snake.
I think that might be
So
Geraldo.
All-Stars really has...
Oh, I think he's going to waste his body.
He
What
did.
a shame.
Oh, man, it was a good run, but I don't think he knew that many W was there.
So the All-Star player took the inside route around the snake 50, and that means his vision was blocked to see that Nasty player had already been shot and walking off. So as soon as he got there, he jumped up and tried to bunker him out, but there's nothing there.
Right, and the All-Stars are going to fill the snake, but I was just looking at the snake corner. He's got one pod. That's it. So
well, you
he
got to
needs
be
to have
aggressive.
all of his shots on point, and it is Top Boyer, it looks like, number 24. So, I mean, if anybody's going to seal the deal, it's going to be him.
Shirt tucked in and all, down to 1 pod.
I told you, secret weapon. They pulled him out at the end.
Yep. He's the reserve stock.
Right.
All right, well, with 1 pod, I'd like to see some aggression out of him.
Right.
He doesn't have a choice.
Listen, if you're going to do it, you better do it.
You can't try to go to sit and shoot paintball.
He's signaling to one of his homies across the way.
Oh, he gets clipped.
Never pop the top. If you were watching this, stop popping the top.
Yeah.
You go home, you're watching it, learn.
Here's number 21 for Nasty, who I refer to as Garage Sale due to all the unique colors on him. He's doing a good job pushing up the snake.
He's not giving this player a new nickname.
And communicating. Oh, he loses his player going up the middle.
Yeah, and that All-Star home player's going to start heading snake way, it looks like. He's got to take this snake player out, hopefully. He's just got to start moving in here. And as I say that, he slides in and makes it in.
So Nasty's got 2 players, I believe, at the moment. One over in that corner, that Dorito corner, and they've got the snake, of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to read this All-Star side, but again, I'm only 5'2". I see 1. I see 1 for sure. I'm trying to see if there's one on the Doritos.
Oops, sorry.
All right, he's talking to somebody, so somebody has to be there with him. And I see it. So he's bumped into this Dorito. What's good is,
this is a big attempt to
it
run. It is not. It should not work.
Oh, let's see it. Oh.
If he has a hit on him, that's going to be a major.
There it is. Yeah, it's going to be a major penalty for sure. Yeah.
That is going to be a major, and that's probably going to end that one for Nasty. Do they have the bodies to fulfill it? I don't think they do.
So now the problem is All-Stars are cheering.
No. Nasty had exactly 2 players. They're going to come to 0. I think that's going to be a no point. What are we going to see?
Yes! Oh, sorry if I'm shouting in everybody's ear. Listen, this is what I really want. Look at that major flag. It's just the deciding factor. It's giving me my 1v1s.
1-on-1s. 1-on-1s. 1-on-1s.
I know. Actually, it's good that